Happy video day, guys. Christina, Brooke here. Today we are going to be talking about a palette that I accidentally picked up. Well, I didn't accidentally pick it up. I picked it up, but I didn't know it was a repackaged palette that I actually skipped out on last year, but it actually looked cuter this year because of the repackaging. So the 5-day challenge is on Huda Beauty's Tiger Obsessions. So this is the LUNAR New Year version. So it's only the packaging that's different. It's the Tiger Obsessions. This released with the Wild Obsessions. So I'm excited to be showing you guys my 5 different looks that I did with this palette. So in my 5-day challenge, I forced myself to use this palette for 5 days straight. Doesn't matter what the occasion is, what I have to film, I have to use this palette. So we've been doing that for 5 days when I wear makeup, and I have a lot of thoughts on this one, guys. We've got thoughts. So we're gonna go ahead and just start jumping into the 5 days, and then at the end of the video, I'll give you guys my final verdict on this palette. So today is day number 1 of my 5-day challenge, and we're gonna be doing the Tiger Obsessions, which I already told you guys, 2 different packagings. You guys probably have it. And I'm going to do something a little bit springy, I guess, because why not? We're getting into the spring, even though we're in the middle of the winter, right? I'm in South Florida. We don't know seasons. There is no seasons in Florida, okay? So we are literally right now in the peak of spring. So I'm going to do something a little bit airy on the lids. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, which one do I want to do first? I think I'm just going to grab like a huge blending brush. More carefree on the lids, we're going to do something like that. So I'm going to get this orangey color right here, and I'm going to just put that all over the lid. Then I'm going to grab into the yellowy color, this one up here. I'm going to put that in the inner portion. By the way, outside right now, I keep getting tornado warnings. We get like tornado warnings in South Florida every once in a while, but I mean, I've never really seen a tornado here. There's been one that's come close to around my house, but I've never really actually seen a tornado. But we keep getting tornado warnings because apparently there was like some huge storms up north by North Carolina and stuff that they brought like all these winter weather, and we're getting like the residue here. So I just keep hearing outside, it's like whoosh, whoosh, and it's kind of scaring me. Just so you know, if all of a sudden this video turns off, it's because I am running somewhere. Don't know where. Don't know where. We're not prepared for tornadoes here in South Florida. But yeah. Anyways, so this is kind of like the idea I'm going for. I want something like really airy and light, not too dramatic. And then I think I'm going to grab some of this like goldy color and put it in between the two, like here. Maybe I'll just put it on top of the yellow a little bit. Look how cool that looks. I think that looks kind of cool, right? You guys know I always want to smoke the outer V just a tad, so I think I'm going to add, which actually I'm happy now that they have this color right here, because I think that's what it needs, a little bit of that color. Cool, right? Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit of that yellow to the lower lash line. Does anybody know if horses start going, that means that we're getting a tornado? I'm going to tight line because I'm going to add brown liner to the top. With a little bit of the yellow. Neighbors, horses, stop making the noises. You're freaking me out. All right, so I'm going to finish this off. Brown liner on the top, a little mascara. I think this is going to be a really pretty, fun look, and then maybe I'll add something to the inner corner. So give me 1 second. Let me finish this off, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so here it is, final face of makeup. So what I did today is I did some different stuff, because you guys know I typically do a lot of the same stuff, but I used my Haus Labs brown liquid liner for the top line, and then I blended it out with the brown that's inside of the LUNAR palette. So I grabbed this brown, this one right here, and I just used a flat brush and just blended it on top of the line to diffuse it and just make it look a little bit better. And then I used my Rare Beauty mascara, and on my lips today I'm playing with some new products from e.l.f. So I actually have the one called, which one is it? It is this one called Light Brown, and it's like a lip filler, so I filled the whole lip with this. And then on top I have a glossy lip stain from e.l.f. because I'm trying out new e.l.f. products, and this one is in Pinkies Up on the lips. So it does this really cool like lip stain slash glossy effect. So it's actually really pretty. So that's how I came up with this makeup look. And I have to say, guys, I kind of like this look a lot. So this is like super summery spring look that I'm very, very, very into. And I'm actually pretty excited now because I really didn't think about doing that kind of look with this, but playing with these like brighter colors on the lid, you can actually do something really really pretty and spring inspired. And I think this is really, really cute. The weather here has gotten terrible. It is literally 12:50 in the afternoon and it looks like it's midnight. The sky is black. It is like scary. But anyway, so this is the eye makeup. I was going to take some awesome pictures outside for a sponsored post, and I think that that's going to be canceled because of this weather. So anyways, I will see you guys in day number 2, and I like this a lot, so I'm happy. Good afternoon, guys. Today is day number 2 of my 5-day challenge, and today we're starting off with a very basic eye look. So I'm going to show you guys quickly what I did because I got to run out of the house. I am so late to the office today. But anyways, this is my eye look. I'll zoom in a little closer in the bathroom so you could see it better. But what I did was I grabbed this color right here and I just spread it all over the lid. So I just used it as a basic color. And then I just jumped into this one, which is kind of like a peachy tone taupe. And I put it up on the top. Now, it's kind of close to my skin tone. Like you could see that there's a difference, but it's not super different, but it does help to blend the shadow. I added a brown liner from Makeup by Mario and Rare Beauty mascara. My lipstick is Tamarind from Bite Beauty, and that is the eye look. Show it to you guys. I think I'll go in the bathroom and show you guys better, but I like the way that the eye look came out. Very easy to do, awesome for an easy day, for a work day. Let me show you guys my outfit because I'm kind of obsessed and I'm like really living for bows lately. I'm in a hurry, but we just went ahead and put a cute little gray bow on. I'm wearing my new Ana Luisa C necklace with another one of the Ana Luisa necklaces. This shirt is from H&M, and I have those awesome Mark Fisher boots on that I'm like obsessed with. And somebody told me that they loved them. I love them too. So cute. I will link them down below. But yeah, so I like this outfit and I love the eyes. I think it was a very easy to do eye look. I'm happy with today. I think it was an easy way to be able to wear this like to the office or during the day. So I like it so far. Hello there, guys. So today is day number... Oh, let's get this mic a little closer so you could hear me talk, huh? That'd be nice. All right, guys, so today's day number 3 of my 5-day challenge. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna do a Valentine's shoot. So I think I'm gonna do something a little pinkish on the lids. I know, Christina, you're doing pink, but this is a pretty pink. Like that's not like super pinky. And then I'm gonna do a red lip for Valentine's because I think that could be like a really cool Valentine's-y photo. It's for a sponsored post for Ana Luisa, so I think that's what we're going to do. Hopefully this works out. And like I've told you guys before with this 5-day challenge, I'm forcing myself to use these palettes. So yes, I would like to jump into one of my more pink palettes, but it's good to force myself to see the range of different eyeshadow palettes because we really just kind of like, we neglect our palettes, guys. We buy all this makeup, then the newest thing comes out and then we put it aside and we neglect. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to be a little bit more resourceful here. So we're gonna jump into this color. So this is like the pinkiest that this palette goes, which is kind of like an orangey pink. It's kind of like a peach, which I actually like more than actual pink. So it's kind of like a win-win for me actually. So I'm just gonna put this all over the lid. So the idea here is a pinky look with a red lip. I'm thinking of doing some brown in it too. I'm probably going to wear something red. I don't even know. The most thing that is supposed to be shown off is my jewelry, but I do love to have really good makeup just because since we are mostly a makeup beauty channel with fashion included, because you guys know I love my fashion, I try to incorporate all of those aspects into my sponsored posts because it is who I am, you know? So I'm trying to do a really pretty look, not too overpowering, but definitely something that'll stand out. So we're gonna go like this. Actually, on the day 1's look, that was the look I wanted to do the sponsored post with, but there was like tornadoes. Like seriously, tornadoes. None hit here in Florida, but they were everywhere. Actually, they did hit in Florida. I'm lying. I think Naples got a huge tornado. Yeah, I think Naples got hit by a tornado. So we lucked out here in South Florida. I don't think anybody got hit by tornadoes, but they were everywhere. It felt like we were in Kansas. So I'm just gonna go like this and just put this all over the lid. So I'm actually kind of sad. We were supposed to go up to the cabin to North Carolina, and we would have been there for this huge snowstorm. The last time that we were there and there was a huge snowstorm, we called it Snowmageddon. Actually, I think everybody called it Snowmageddon. It was that huge snowstorm that hit, and we were up in the cabin, and it was so beautiful. And I was really wanting to be there for this huge snowstorm, but we literally missed it. And now I don't even know if we're gonna go at the end of the month. I wanted to go in January so bad, so oh well. And I was hoping to show Lexi the snow when she's older. The last time she saw snow was in Utah when we went to Park City. So I would have liked to have shown her snow in the cabin because she would have loved to have seen that. But fortunately, I don't think there'll be snow when we go back. That looks pretty pinky, right? I think what I'll do is, just because you guys know I like to add a little bit of deepness to the outer V, I'm just going to grab a little bit of this rich brown, even though it's a little richer than I would like. But I'm just going to dab it here in the outer V just to kind of lift the eye a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I'll fix this with the liner. I hope this doesn't look similar to the look that I did. Didn't I do a look like this? I don't remember. Did I? Get my bigger blending brush. Of course, guys, like always, all my favorite brushes that I use are always going to be linked down below. But my favorite blending brush in general, blending brush in general is the Rougher 15. This is the best large blending brush. It literally blends out anything. It is so good. So I am just going like that. That looks so cool. So when you have a look like this, you can tell that it doesn't look finished. This is how it's going to be finished. Liner, mascara, and some smudging on the lower lash line. Now I'm going to show you my liner trick, but let me go ahead and put the liquid one on, and then I'll show you guys my trick that I've been doing with it. So give me 1 second to just line the, let me do this eye, let me line everything, and I'll show you guys the trick. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I just put on the liquid liner from House Labs. So I took the brown one. What I do is I grab into the brown color. So any brown, so let's say you're doing a black liner, you can use black. If you're doing brown, use brown. So what I'm doing is I'm going over the line with the powder, and I'm just kind of like diffusing it, because it'll kind of help to make the powder look a little bit more even. And then also it'll help you perfect that wing and really make it look sharp and pretty. So this is a fun way to kind of just fix up your line. I've been doing this for a long time. I always do this, and it's typically the way that I'm able to make my eyeliner look good. Because no matter what, your eyeliner can always look a little wonky because, you know, all of our eye shapes are different. Like I have hooded eyes, so my eyes go a little bit down, and then kind of like where the fold happens, it can kind of like jump and skip a little bit. So this is the way that I can just like make everything perfection. And if you have that problem with any of your liquid liners, all you gotta do is go over it with a brown powder. Any type of eyeshadow, your Natasha Denona's, whatever you have, and just go over the line and perfect it. And that's it. And it literally does its job, and it looks beautiful, and you get a perfect wing at the end. All right, so here's the final look. This took a little longer than expected because I kept on working on this lip, and I still feel like I got a little fat on one side, but whatever. Whatever, we gotta move on because I gotta go take some pictures before this crazy weather becomes horrible again. But anyways, so I finished off the look. Rare Beauty mascara, Macro Tech from Natasha Denona in brown on the lower lash line, and then just kind of blended everything together. The lips are the color from Bite Beauty called Taninin, and the lip liner is Naya from Natasha Denona, which is like a brown, but I kind of gradient it into the red to make it a little bit richer. And on top I put the Lawless Forget the Filler, which is this awesome product that I'm like obsessed with. But this is the final look. I think it looks really, really cool. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted for today's shoot. It's going to be like a Valentine's-y theme, and I think it came out really, really cool. So I want to know from you guys, what do you guys think of this look? So day number 3 was good too. So I feel like I'm getting some variety out of this, more than I even thought, which is kind of exciting for me. We've got 2 more looks to go, and I think this is going pretty good. So I'll see you guys in day number 4. All right, guys, we are on day number 4, I think, of my 5-day challenge. This has been so difficult because since I'm not filming every day anymore, because I'm not in our what's it call it, Christina miss, you know, Vlogmas time. I'm not filming every day, so I'm not wearing makeup every day. So I'm getting like so confused with what day I'm on, and I think I'm on day 4. I'm pretty sure we are. So if you guys can see the dramatic lip that I have on today, so I am going for a vibe. Today's a vibe. My voice has been going in and out for like over a week now. I don't know what is going on. I think my allergies are so bad with the season change. I think I'm gonna do something smoky because we're gonna do some photos outside today. I think if the weather holds up, everything has been so like random in January. I feel like this has been the randomest January ever. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grow into this deep brown. I'm going to put it down as a base, and then I'm going to put this shade on top. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a smoky eye to go with this crazy deep lip. I was going to do something very neutral on the eyes, but I feel like playing it up. I don't have anything to do today, and why not? I haven't done like a smoky look. I think everything I've done so far has been like kind of like light. So let's do some smokiness. So far, I'm really liking this brown. This brown is pretty good so far. So I'm using for this a Refer 01, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put that down. Yeah, so much better. This brown is great. Okay, so I like this brown more than any of the browns in the mini palettes from Natasha Denona that I just recently used. This brown is like 5,000 times better. It has like fuller pigment, and it's blending a lot better too. So this is a great brown. Really good brown. So then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab into this pinkier color to kind of do like that gradient effect since it's close to a brown. I think it'll probably do like that cool tone. Yeah, that's really cool. Ooh, I like that. Maybe what I do is I put like a yellow on top of that. Why not? Let's like do like a very cool looking lid. Should I use the orangey yellow? Let's go for the orangier one. Let's do both of them. Why not? Let's just add that on the top rim. A blend of the yellow with the orange. If you guys hear the TV, Lexi has TV on very loud. And like I've said before, you win some, you lose some, and she's entertained, so I am not bothering her. So let's just blend. Ooh, I like that. I think that looks so cool. Ooh, that is so cool. Okay, so we're going to do like the same effect on the lower lash line. We're going to go into the deep brown first. I don't know, maybe I won't even put that metallic on top. I've got to decide. Then we'll go into the pink. And then finish it off with a combination of these two. Cool. I like that. So I'm just going to do it. Let's just grab some of this and let's just put it on top of that brown. I'm just going to dab it, give it a little bit of glitter effect all over. I don't even think I'm going to put liner on this look. I think I really like this. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll finish off this eye, put some mascara on. I don't think I'm even gonna do liner, but I think I'm in love. Oh my God. All right, guys, we are done. What do you guys think? So here's the final look. So for my lips, I'm using a color from MAC, which is kind of old, but I was doing my lipstick declutter. It's called Burnt Violet. Lips Intensity and Burnt Violet. It's such a cool color. And I mixed it with my Natasha Denona lip liner in Naya to create this like brown, dark, deep vamp lip. And then on top, I have the Lawless lip filler. To forget the filler, kind of like gloss, just kind of dabbed it on top. And then the eyes, I have Rare Beauty's mascara on, and that basically completes this look. This is how I did it. I think that this is so cool. I love this look. I think it's so fun. Like, I don't know, it's not like perfectly blended. It's pretty. This edge a little bit better. Christina. ¿Qué pasó ahí? I think it looks pretty good, so I'm excited. I really like this look. I'm feeling like I didn't expect that this would be such a versatile palette. I really didn't. So anyways, look number 4, very good. So I kind of already know what I'm going to do for tomorrow's look. So tomorrow's going to be Casual Friday. So I'm going to do a very simple look. I'll probably be playing around with one of these metallics all over the lid and then just do something on the outer corner, like a nice little deepening shade. But I kind of already have an idea about this palette. And since tomorrow I'm not going to be able to film my intro and exit, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys day number 5. But then I'll give you guys my thoughts as of today at the end of the video. All right, guys. 5th day of my 5-day challenge. We are on Happy Friday. So today is my casual day, and I told you guys that I was going to do a very simplified look today. So I wasn't really going to base everything off of today's look, but let me just tell you guys what I did. I grabbed both of these colors, the two like goldy colors, which you guys know I do not like gold like all over the lids, but I needed to use this one. I think I never used it, so I decided to just put on my lids. It has like a little bit of a greeny shift to it. And then what I did was I grabbed this one, which is the pink that goes to the gold, and I put it in the inner portion of the eye to kind of like match with the outfit. So it kind of has like this pink to purple to goldy greenish thing on my lids right now, but actually it doesn't look bad. I just put that all over the place, and then I just put on some mascara from Rare Beauty. I put on a very thin line of my Macro Tech, the brown liner from Natasha on the top line, so I just did a quick little line. And then my lips, I have the color Chai from Bite Beauty. And to finish off the makeup, I pulled back my hair today. I'll show you guys a quick little outfit. All right, quick little outfit detail. So I'm just wearing this top. I think this was from Abercrombie. These jeans are actually from H&M, and they're really, really good. I got this from Amazon. It's a really cute Amazon belt set. And then sneakers. Don't want to wear heels. Ana Luisa Jewelry, like always. I'm wearing my brand new C. I love this one from Ana Luisa. And then this right here, I think, who is this from? This is from Nordstrom. I can't remember the brand. It's a nice brand, but I can't remember which one it is. And yeah, so this is everything. Anything I could find, I'll have linked. I might put a bow. Maybe I won't. Today is too casual. So yeah, casual Friday. And the eye look, I actually like it. You know, it's not like out there or anything. Like, I don't think it's like amazing. It looks kind of nice. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I like the way the look goes. So now you guys will see my final thoughts, which I already filmed, so I already know. But all right, guys, so you guys have seen my 5 days. Like I told you guys, this is the 4th day, but I'm gonna go ahead and film for you guys my thoughts because I already know. I actually really think that this palette is pretty damn amazing, okay? So that is shocking. This is not my color story, okay? So typically I don't wear these type of colors. So I will say, like, for me, color story wise, is this something that I would grab on a daily basis? No, I wouldn't. But for being like an extra fun palette and having like really good quality, that I can see 100%. And I created some fun wearable looks that I enjoy using colors that it kind of got me out of my comfort zone, and being that they were such good quality, it made it a joy to do, you know? So I really like this palette, and it's a lot more versatile than it even looks, with the combination of like the orangey and the yellows and creating like more of like that really spring pastel inspired kind of eye, and then playing with like the pinks on their own, doing like an ode to Valentine's look with the red lip. I feel like those are two completely different looks that go into spring, but they're very different. Today I went all vampy with like a more goth, this is like goth Christina vibes, you know, with the really dark brown smoky eye with the metallic and then the gradient into like the sunrise look. I think it's so cool. The only thing with this, guys, is I don't love yellow. Like, I really don't. Like, even in these 5-day challenges that I forced myself to wear it, don't love the yellow. But I have to say, I enjoyed this palette. I think the quality is there. I love the metallics. I think they do an awesome job, and the vibrancy of these mattes are so good. It hasn't irritated my lids, and have worn it for 5 days. So I think that this was a phenomenal palette. I really, really do. I think that if you bought it, you will really enjoy it. If these are your colors, it could become an everyday palette for you. If they're not your colors, it's a fun play palette, and the quality is so good that, like, even for me, like, this is so much fun. I have to give this a huge stamp of approval. And I will tell you, the other 2 wild palettes that released, Python and Jaguar, I think it was part of this collection, those were amazing too. So these 3, that lineup was really, really, really spectacular. And like I said, this is just the Lunar New Year version. They just changed the packaging. So this is Tiger Obsessions, and it's really, really good. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment down below right now. What palette do you guys want to see in my next 5-day challenge? Start leaving me those comments, and then I'll go ahead and pick a palette and then announce it to you guys. So maybe you guys can play along and use it for 5 days straight. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.